pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
1st down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down by Adrian Colbert.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mecole Hardman.
Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
It is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 23. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much since. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Jones throwing on fourth down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Daniel Jones scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Giants have taken the lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a goal.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
To Sammy Watkins. Touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
At 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. He's checking. He's checking.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a timeout.
1st and goal.
7 seconds left in the first half. It in, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
To kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the first down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona-Dallas Monday night, that feels like an old-school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton at quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Mahomes firing complete. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Come on now. Let's do this.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
To Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick is...
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Giants 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, Jones got a man, Slayton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating there.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the game.
And don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Score, Chiefs 28, Giants 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Barkley, the ball carrier. Charvarius Ward on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, 35 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now Jones. The quick slant caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
29. Chiefs, 28.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Complete.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Pass. Complete.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 8.
Now Mahomes. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked picked off at the 19. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guy.